So we're out to another AAA Studios terrible launch week. And this is a problem that seems to be happening more and more and more. And everybody keeps wondering why. Why do studios get away with this? Why do studios get away with this? They get away with it because of you. It's actually, I don't blame the studios anymore. When No Man's Sky came out and people pre-ordered it and the game was total shit, they caught a lot of flack. And yeah, I know they eventually turned the game around. And No Man's Sky is not even nearly the game that it was when it first came out. And I completely get that. Sometimes studios make mistakes. That was a very small independent studio, but let's be honest, they knew what they were releasing. And there's no way that EA and Bethesda did not know about the two games that they just released. And the reason why it's your fault and not theirs is because after so many years of pre-order failures, so many years of AAA studios fucking us over these games, you continue to pre-order. You continue to buy on day one. And if you go through some of these reviews, I mean, they're bashing the game, and rightly so. It just, the games don't run. I've seen some other videos where things just clip through. And I understand you can take some bugs. It's not going to run perfect on every single system, every single setup. But these games should be optimized considering the fact that they are multi-million-dollar studios. And sometimes they're billion-dollar studios like EA. But if you notice, one of the biggest issues that we have is stupid shit like this. These are the reviews from fucking morons. And I don't care. I'm going to say it. You know, the launch in this game has been absolutely terrible. Day 0 patch, day 1 patch, none of them did nothing. My rig is running 10 series, blah, 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 blah. The guy just goes on and how terrible the fucking thing was. And then we just go down because I'm not reading all this shit. I already read it once, and it's just, his system's fucking awesome, and it can run better than everybody else's. That's usually how it goes. Game bad then, game much gooder now, game goodest next week-ish. So you're recommending a pile of shit that you know is, 1, not optimized, 2, won't work on everybody else's system, and 3, probably will get better down the road. And I have no doubt that this game will actually get the patches that it needs to run. But this is why I haven't pre-ordered a game or bought a day 1 game in fucking forever. I just wait. Almost half the time I'm waiting until about a year later and get the game on a Steam sale because this is fucking ridiculous. It's all these people. Look at this. Sadly plagued with bad port and issues. Then why the fuck are you recommending this? Let's say I know everybody and their grandma is having issues with this game on PC, but for God knows what reason, I'm not. Well, that's great. He's not. I actually appreciate somebody saying they're not having any issues. If you're not having any issues, and look at this. It runs 10 times better than Fallen Order. Is that... Here's my review from my own experiences. As we all know, the game has performance... As we all know, the game performances are bad for the majority of people, even though people running on heavy machine of PC, they're still didn't get... What the fuck? So, okay, see, this is another problem. This guy's a fucking idiot. Can't even write. And he's recommending it shit. If you actually look at all the negative reviews... And go look like Legacy Killer HD. He actually did a pretty good video on breaking this down way better than I would. But these games aren't optimized. I think that in this case, they were designed with console in mind and didn't really give a shit about PC. But it seems to be the worst offender right now is Redfall. This is mostly negative. I was like, damn. I hadn't even heard of this game. I know nothing about this game. All I know is just how bad it's getting hit. And here's one of the reasons why. I mean, you're getting these brand new games, $69.99. The full game for $99.99. And I'm going to be honest with you on that. I actually would have no issue if games cost more money, but came with more content. I don't like the idea that you buy a video game, and then you buy a season pass on top of it. That means you're not fucking done with the video game. If you're not done with the fucking game, just let me buy the whole fucking thing at once, or wait until it's ready to go. Again, they clearly didn't. Why do developers think they can charge $70 for games like this? Because you fucking bought it. Because you're going to buy it again. And when another company comes up with another game, you're going to fucking buy it and you're going to complain, oh, that doesn't work. It doesn't work. You know what? At this point, you should know it's not going to fucking work. You should fucking wait. The main reason I'm coming to this game, though, is oh, gosh. Like, you get reviews like this. I'll open this by saying the game is not worth the current price. Then why the fuck are you recommending it? This year's Fallout 76. Okay, so speaking of Fallout 76, I got Fallout 76 when it came out. I had the Tricentennial Edition on PlayStation. That should tell you how long ago I got a day 1 game. I was so excited for it, and that game was utter shit. And now I play Fallout 76 almost every single day. I actually fucking love the game. I love what they've done with the game. I like a lot of the changes. That's part of the point. They had to change because the game was actually dying. People had stopped playing. There's that big rush, but since it's an online multiplayer game, they needed to find ways to get people in. So they had to fix the game. The game's still not perfect by any means, but, and I hate to sound hypocritical, there's a level of issues that I'm willing to accept in a game as long as the fun is there. I've heard on some of these games like Redfall that people's characters are just being deleted. Like, I don't understand that. Here's another one. Overall, this game is a mediocre experience. The game plays okay, but some frames start... Okay, look, if it's mediocre, why the fuck would you tell anybody, yeah, go for it? Why would you recommend? I would never recommend a mediocre product to anyone. That's one of the dumbest fucking things I could ever see. And this is why these companies are going to continue to do this. I have no hope for Starfield, which sucks because I really wanted to get Starfield the day it came out and start making videos on that because I love space sim games more than anything. And, actually looking at the video, this game looks pretty fucking fun if it worked. It's sad. It's sad that these studios continue to get away with these shitty games. And the main reason they're getting away with putting out this utter shit is you people keep buying it. And I'm saying you people because it's not me. I mean, I just bought, let's see, what did I buy today on Steam sale? I got a series called Star Control. If you've never played Star Control, it's a great series, but I got it because it was on fucking sale. I don't pay full price for shit anymore. Because when that game came out, I heard there was problems with that fucking game. Just about every major game that comes out anymore is plagued with problems. Unless you're talking about a game, usually like Final Fantasy XIV, which is adding expansion packs because they've already got the base of the game good. On something like that, you're going to have to buy day one, and I completely understand that. But a game like this, fucking wait. Stop buying this shit. Stop pre-ordering it. And the moment we stop doing that as a whole, as a collective, as gamers, they'll fucking stop fucking us over. They'll have to fix their games in order for us to buy them instead of us buying them and alpha testing them. I'm not even calling some of this shit beta testing. And I think people would also probably be more inclined to pre-purchase knowing that, okay, we'll take Redfall since I'm looking at it right here. Redfall is going to release May 1st for alpha, beta, whatever, wherever they are on this one. I think it would actually probably be a beta test. So beta testing starts for this. It's going to beta test everything so that we can get everybody's data and really figure out a way to optimize that. You're not going to piss people off by doing that. I mean, fucking Star Citizen's been in alpha for goodness, I don't even know how long, and people are still enjoying the shit out of that. And knowing full well that the servers are going to get wiped, knowing full well that things are going to constantly change or some features that they currently have are going to eventually disappear. And the reason people are okay with that is because they walked into it knowing that. There's no reason why anybody should be walking into these games thinking they're getting a full game, full great thing, great experience, and getting just total shit. And the fact that people keep pre-ordering is mind-boggling to me. Day one patches are just fucking ridiculous. Why is there a day one patch? I don't understand that. They especially for any game that comes on a disc, that game should have been fucking ready to go. I should have been able to pop it into a PlayStation, and that's it. There should be no need for patching something you said is already complete. I understand minor patches, finding little bugs that you didn't find in testing, but there's no fucking way that these people played these video games prior to release and weren't aware of this shit. And knowing that, it's 2023. We're not talking about, when I was in my 20s and a lot of this shit was still kind of fucking new, right? I'm 40 now, so I'm fucking smart to the game. They're going to fuck you. They're going to take your money and use that money to fix their broken shit so that they can eventually sell the game later on down the road. That's how they're going to get all their copies. Look at Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk sold a shit ton. That game was completely fucked in the beginning, and from what I've heard now, it's actually a pretty good game, and they're still selling copies. So stop pre-ordering. Stop buying day one. Let the fucking lemmings do it, because, I mean, that's what half of you look like to me. I just sit there and I wait for all you fucking idiots to jump off the cliff so that I can see whether or not the game's good. And then if it's shit, I'm not going to buy it. If they fix it, I'll wait until it's on sale. But that's all I got, man. Like I said, don't fucking pre-order games. Don't buy day one because it's just fucking stupid.